What's up, everyone?
What's in one?
Love
We are a sports podcast.
the New York Football Giants. Love that.
What's up, everybody? This is episode number 13 of Fourth and One, a sports podcast. Fourth and One is presented to you by Why Am I a Nerd Podcast Network, where everyone is a nerd about something. My name is Sean Farrell, and sitting opposite of me via the Zoom, once again, is the Golden Boy of Podcasting, Matt Ferreira. And returning to your screens, making his triumphant return, is the man behind the statistics and the stat man, Italian. And I a little commemorative.
Nice. Let's go.
He's back. He's
Have
back.
you seen this man?
I don't think anyone's gonna troll you today, Matt. So you should be good. And hailing today from the depths of the AFC East fandom, it is Sean, known as the Phinsdude. What's up, Sean?
What up? What's going on?
Coming on, man.
Oh,
What have you guys been up to?
just chilling. A little shocked by this NBA news. I mean, for a great cause, but I was not fully expecting that today. I was working and saw the notification on my phone that the Magic were not playing the Bucks anymore. So pretty serious, I'd say.
Yeah, you got multiple boycotting of the game in the NBA. You have a couple baseball games now.
I didn't even see about the baseball. I knew the WNBA did
I
too.
believe the Mariners game, the WNBA has canceled all the games. I mean, what do you think is going to be the result of this? Where, I mean, this is the kind of thing that they're actually using their platform,
Yeah,
and
this
really
is
making it known instead of other things that have been done in the past. This is actually something that people are going to be talking about.
Yeah, I agree, and the NBA is kind of putting their money where their mouth is at this point because they've had the courts plastered with Black Lives Matter, and all the players have had their different social justice causes on the back. So I think it's I think it's fitting. I just hope it actually brings about some change. We'll see if an investigation opens with this, and hopefully some justice is brought forward because that guy did survive, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yep.
I'm not sure exactly where this will go. Yeah, he did survive. I'm not sure exactly where this will go, but it's interesting. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard he was paralyzed.
What do you
Shame.
think? Do you think they're going to not play until something is done? I mean, that would be what
That would
assume.
Yeah, that would make the most sense because it'd be kind of an empty thing if they just did it for one game. But I don't know what they're asking for exactly. Do they want those cops arrested? Do they just want, things opened up? Like exactly what is going to happen here is kind of my question too. Like what's the end game goal, or like do they keep this up until everything's resolved? Because there's a few people that have been outspoken about Breonna Taylor as well. So I'm not sure exactly, how far they're going to take it, but I think it's a good move, for the players to do. It's just a question of where it ends.
Right, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
What else you guys been up to? Anything going on this week? I mean, this is a quick turnaround for us. Friday.
Yeah,
and
this
Wednesday.
is.
We usually have a full week ahead of us. But not really. I mean, you got baseball going on. I know our Yankees aren't looking too hot, but they had game postponed over the weekend with your Mets. Little COVID scare.
I'm sorry. That's actually that's our Mets.
Oh,
Not the only Mets fan here for once.
Oh man, I was gonna get into that a little later, but that's good. Sean, what's your deal with your Mets fanship?
Yeah, I'm a Mets fan. I mean, actually all my teams have been rocky roads, but it's. Did you see? I don't know if you saw the game the other day where when we were playing the Marlins and we tried to throw them out at home plate. And the Marlins player actually stumbled to home plate, and we still missed the throw out.
I mean, that's like me. I guess as a Yankees fan, and obviously knowing Matt now as a Mets fan, it's just that stuff we keep talking about from Cespedes to, it's one thing after another. I mean,
Dude, I know.
Yankees can't get out of their own way either with injuries. It's been brutal. Guys, I got my resident Yankees fan in the house and the stat man with me, so. Holding it down at least a little bit, somewhat.
Yeah.
Lost a doubleheader earlier. We're I don't know what the score is now, but we're taking on the Braves. It's kind of interesting to see the NL East and the AL East kind of battle each other Because anytime the NL East plays an AL East team, I got to pull for them, even if it is the Mets.
Yeah, no, I bet.
All right, Matt. We did talk about this earlier,
You
and
did.
it has been teased by the Phinsdude that he might want to do this. But I think for old time's sake, tell them where they can find us.
You can find us on Instagram at Why Am I a Nerd Official. That's WHY, the letter I, AM, a Nerd Official. We're also on Facebook and YouTube at Why Am I a Nerd, spelled the same way, WHY, letter I. We're also on Twitter at 4th and 1 Pod. That's the number 4, THAND 1 WON Pod POD.
Well said.
Please
Well said.
like, rate, and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
All right, I got so caught up. Yeah, we need the subscriptions, people. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. We're so close to not having random gobbledygook after the URL. Like, we're so close to just having a real word. Please help us. That's all I got.
Hey, I mean, after talking about your spelling, we didn't have Ann on last week to talk about spelling bees, but I think he has a pretty good spelling bee story from his past. I don't know if he wants to relive it.
Yeah, I was in the spelling bee in like 6th grade. Get up there, I'm like nervous. She goes, "All right, spell continent." I'm like, "Got this." CONT, and I was like stumbling. I was like INENT, and they're like, "That is correct, but we said consonant, so you're out." I was like, I am pissed. I'm like, I spelled my.
Dude, have you been in a spelling bee before?
Oh yeah. It brings up bad memories. I was in the final 2 of a spelling bee,
Ooh.
elementary school.
Mm.
My word, simplest word. They're like, "Can you spell honor?" I was like, "Yeah, I can spell honor." Forgot the H, and I failed.
Hey,
That's
man,
amazing.
you were just sounding out the word. I can't blame you.
They should have just said, "Can you spell failure?" You know?
Oh man, that's good. Other than the NBA stuff, I don't have that much news. I think we're gonna talk a little since we have another fantasy league here.
Yeah,
I think we are gonna reveal the draft pick selection, and I think I'm gonna just pull some names out of my Savages in the Box koozie here. All right, and I think let's do it from 12, the last pick, down to the first pick. We'll do a little
Interesting.
draft lottery since I'm a Knicks fan. Draft
Are
lottery
we-
suspense. I'll probably get
Are we at all worried about Cameron James's reaction if he comes out 12th?
I don't know what's
It's
gonna
not
happen.
collusion.
I mean, his team name is 12 right now.
Did he change it? I think is he 12 or is he down to 11? I just looked at it. Oh no, he's 10. He's down to 10.
And
That's actually, we found out on the show last week, that is his countdown to revealing his actual team name. So there's 10 days till, I guess, he's going to have, till the draft, I believe. Is that what it is? I forget.
Such a tease.
very well, it might be 10 days. That actually might be accurate.
Hey, Ann, do you mind, like, writing this down so after I do this, I don't have to watch it back to,
Yeah, of course.
to review it?
Gotcha.
Or you can type it. Even better, technology.
Gotcha.
All right. Okay, I'm not looking, all right?
But we're going 12-1.
Yes,
Cool.
with the 12th pick. It's Washington Dave.
Oh, wow.
I think he likes that pick. I don't know.
I think he'll like that too. He's gonna get the back-to-back. He'll be excited to double down. I gotta remind him to watch this episode.
And before I continue this, I believe our episode for the draft is actually going to be. We're going to start at like 15 minutes prior to the draft, and then we're just going to zoom the whole entire thing. I believe that's what we're going to do.
Fun for it.
Should be good. We're going to provide some analysis as picks come in. That's what the people. With the 11th pick, Dimebag Jones. I believe that's sports told by a girl.
That's correct. It's Ashley.
Those aren't bad spots. I mean,
No, it's like if you're gonna, the scary spot to be in a 12-person draft is like 6 to 8 is like the scary spot because then you're like, do I reach a little bit, or like do I just take the recommendation?
This is on camera too, because if I pull number 1, I know there's going to be collusion talk. 10th pick, James Neely. He works for us over at Me Moms. He was the guy. He took over. He drafted a team. She kicked him off, and then he took over a team and someone quit, and he almost brought him into the playoffs. So
Damn, this is the Eagles fan.
He's the Eagles fan. He fills that Eagles fan void. And little teaser, you're not gonna want to miss the playoffs if you're in this league.
Oh boy.
More to
Slightly
come
scary.
soon. The 9th pick. He's here in the building. It's the Phinsdude.
Ooh, the Jay Fiedler.
We had when Dave was on, we had a little Gus Farrat talk, and then he just pulled Jay Fiedler.
Like I didn't bring up Sage Rosenfeld.
Sage Rosenfeld was a great backup for the Giants for a very long time.
Dude, he was good for the Dolphins.
Yeah, he's a solid backup.
Hey, this is the next pick. After this, we're going to talk a little something. But number 8, Snacks McGuigan from South Kakalaki.
South Kakalaki. I'm mad at myself for thinking that was a real place. For the longest, I just believed it existed. Like,
The 7th pick, the Stat Man, Ant the Italian.
Let's go.
Don't know if your Cowboys player is going to slide that far, but we'll see.
It's all right.
you could take Dak that early.
I'm good.
6th pick, the Golden Voice. Tough
Right
spot,
in the
Golden
middle.
Voice.
Let's go.
Miami,
Your
Cam, and
number.
Sean are still alive.
Cameron's gonna get number 1.
Watch.
With the 5th pick, it is I, Sean.
It is I. Oh, no.
Miami Cam breaks into the top 5, going past his lottery projection. I thought he was definitely in the number 10 spot.
Watch him get first overall.
We got Drew in our next spot here. Drew is a Jets fan, resident Jets fan. Phinsdude had a rival.
Can't let him go, underappreciated there.
So gross.
Next spot. It's
Miami Cam.
Damn. He's in. Lock
That's
him
fourth?
4th pick, Miami Cam.
Oh my God. Is Timmy going to get the first pick?
in. I hope not.
Well, we know he's taking if he does.
Zach's team. Zach is a Me Moms League champion.
Uh-oh. Got
And
a
number
champion
3.
in the house.
Next. There he is. Tim Whalen. Number 2.
Oh, man. Let's see if I can trade with him.
Where's that leave for number 1? Where's my number 1 spot?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We got to redraft?
No, am I missing somebody?
All of us went.
I don't think
Dave.
so.
No, that was 12.
That was?
Yeah.
Oh,
Timmy's number 1?
Tim's
Yeah.
number 1. We messed our
Cam
numbers
got
up.
3. Cam got
Oh
3.
my
And
God.
read us those projections down again, or those picks down.
All right. Starting from 12. We got Washington Dave. Then we got Dimebag Jones, James Neely, Phinsdude, Snacks McGuigan, the Italian, Golden Voice, Sean, Drew Mack. Coming in 3rd, Miami Cam, Zach, and then friend of the show, Timmy Whalen.
Oh, he's gonna be ecstatic.
He's going to lose his shit when this goes live. I almost want to text him now, but I'm not going to. The Phinsdude down here also knows Tim. We all played flag football together.
Right.
How was Tim Whalen as a flag football player? That's what we all really want to know.
Here's a good D lineman.
Oh, all
Who's
right.
that?
So it's confirmed. This was not talked about previously.
No.
No.
And we did get jerseys, and all he did was buy defensive players too.
Oh.
Very true. Yeah, we bought a ton of Giants jerseys. Or well, some of us bought Dolphins jerseys, but
Yeah, I don't know who.
That-
But
Apparently, he's the Batman of the group chat. So I don't know. That's still up for debate.
I might find
All
out.
right. Now, Matt, our slogan in this league should be: if you're not in the playoffs, you're last. Because we're coming up with a little system here where the bottom 6 teams that do not make the playoffs will participate in the punishment draft. There will be 6 punishments available for these teams to pick, and
A toilet bowl, if you will.
a toilet bowl. So if you finish in 6th place, you have the first pick, and you get to pick what your punishment would be. Now, me and Matt were coming up with some stuff. Is that your dog, son?
Yeah, that's my dog. I was like, what is she doing back there?
Or your dog, daughter. I apologize. So, Matt, you want to talk a little bit about some of the things you were thinking about proposing?
So we've got a few ideas here. All of them are different levels of embarrassing or no, just pretty much all just straight up embarrassing. So some of them involved, potentially running a 5K or a different race or being outside in a costume or some other things. Sean talked me down on 1 or 2 of those. So I don't think there is going to be a 5K race. It's a little bit too cruel. So I don't think any of us would survive that at this point. But Sean, do you have the finalized list, or do you want me to pull up a couple of my other things out here?
I'll go over the 3 that are guaranteed to be in. You pull up your
Okay.
other ones.
Okay.
All right. So we have one of the punishments is going to be the sign holder. You have to hold a sign saying that you suck at fantasy football, or welcome to Loserville, population me, on the corner of a busy road or in front of a busy store for an hour. Picture must be taken and sign must be approved. The second one I have here is this is on the lighter side. This might be a top pick in the draft. Is the team name and logo. The person that picks this will have their name and logo determined by the current champion for the next fantasy season. The last one I have is the lemonade stand. They must set up a lemonade stand in front of our sponsor, Me Moms, and sell all their lemonade out, 2 pitchers worth. Must include folding table, paper cups, signage. All proceeds will be donated to charity. What
Do
do
we
you
even
got,
get to
Matt?
keep the money?
No.
Yeah, humiliate ourselves out there?
Yeah, we're going to have to document all this, so someone else will have to be there.
So I had a couple similar ones. One would be wearing an embarrassing costume in public. Again, in a very public place, probably something like, Pier Village, just like during the summer. It wouldn't be a sign, but you would have to wear that outfit. Probably the same thing for a full hour. Also had beer boy or girl for the next beer person, pardon me, for the next draft, where anytime someone needs a drink, the next draft, it's on you to get it for them the entire time. So if it's like, it doesn't matter if you're up to draft, you're about to put your pick in, there's 10 seconds left, you got to grab that beer first.
So we're
And then
gonna
the
finalize.
last
We're
one-
gonna. Oh, you still have one? All right, go ahead.
So I was saying, no, if you got another one, go for it. I was like,
No,
the last one I'm a little iffy on.
Okay.
Because there's one that's more of like a car decoration of some sort that says you suck at fantasy football, that
I
you
like
have
that
to leave
one,
on
too.
your car for a full year.
That's a good one.
Can I chime in here
That's-
real fast?
Oh,
Sure,
Matt,
come on.
can I make a bet with you?
Ooh.
You can.
If you land worse than me, total, you have to walk Pier Village as the Buckeye.
the butt.
In the flesh. Wow, that's a bet. I think we need. And what's the vice versa though?
You got to wear a Spider-Man costume at Me Moms for a full day. If there's any issues, any problems that require you to go to a table, you're going as Spider-Man.
Okay?
Can we do Is there
Alright.
a way to do a virtual handshake?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is it? This little high five thing right here?
All
All right, you
I'm,
heard
I'm,
it there.
Damn.
I'm
I
going
like
away.
the side bets.
Oh, damn.
I'm gone now. I'm off the screen.
All right, so that's going to be our punishment draft. Like I said, you don't want to. You want to make the playoffs. We're here.
Can
to
I
win
throw
money,
one
too.
thing in there?
Go ahead.
Fuck Ohio State. Just people need to know. In case
There
they
it
weren't.
is. There it is.
It had to be up there.
All right, let's get into the real reason we're here. The Phinsdude in the flesh. We've heard a lot about him, but so how do you guys know each other? We need the origin story.
The origins.
Oh, you want to go, Matt? Or you want me to take this?
It's you. You're the guest. It's you.
All right, man. I don't know. How old do you think we were? 5?
I think 5.
And you're like 6'2"? No, we lived in the same neighborhood on the same street. I met him when I was like 5 years old, and then his mom grounded him, and I saw him in high school when his balls dropped, and his voice was a baritone. And I was still like 5'6". No, it wasn't. No, it was probably college that you were let out, but
Yeah, honestly, yes, probably.
no, but we grew up on the same street, and we saw each other any chance he was allowed out.
So this goes back a while. Do you have any good stories you want to share right now, live?
Oh no, I'm scared.
Damn.
We can come back to that one. Just you can. Think
Yeah, I don't want to embarrass him, but he can't handle altitude. I can go with that.
Oh my god. Good one.
All right.
I give you a bad one and a good one in the same story, so you'll be fine.
Go for it. You got it.
All right, so for this kid, for some reason, has the worst sweet tooth. I think you've seen him eat on every episode. We're going for a bachelor party. He thinks it's a good idea to get 2 strawberry milkshakes, and then chug a bunch of IPAs.
In my
They were
defense, we were in
delicious.
Denver. What?
What? They were delicious. Is that your defense?
No, we were in Denver, and I just partaken in some things you can only get legally in Denver. And there was a Chick-fil-A right behind the dispensary.
And a strip
And then
club.
the milkshake was really good, so I got a second one.
Dude has to get. We have to pull over, and all you see is him hunched over in the snow, digging a hole, just digging, and just pink vomit everywhere. How many holes did you dig?
Just one really big one. Just one really big one.
But he did get comeback player of the night and hook up with some chick.
Ooh.
All right. That's a comeback story we all can appreciate. Sean, you said you are also a Mets fan. Who are some of your other teams that you're rooting for?
I'm a Knicks fan.
All right.
Lawrence. Good love
I'm a
Lawrence.
Devils fan.
Okay.
And I just started watching F1 because there's nothing else on. I became a Red Bulls fan. Have you guys ever watched F1? It's actually not bad.
No, I haven't watched it.
We might need to include that in a future episode. We've got a couple mutual friends who are very into it.
All right, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, but all my teams
something
have,
else to watch.
It's been tough watching some of my teams.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm a Knicks fan, so I
Yeah,
know,
you get
I
it.
get that one. I get that one.
You get
Yeah.
it.
You
That draft
got
video
your
was
fellow
rough, I'm
Mets
not
fan.
gonna lie.
How do you stay positive being a fan of all these teams? I mean, it has to be tough.
It's not, man. I'm just optimist. I'm an optimist. I'm always thinking positive.
So how'd you become a Miami Dolphins fan?
All right, so it started a long time ago. The year was 1994. Three Ninjas Kick Back was sweeping the world by storm. My cousin actually got me into him. He was a Dolphins fan. He's like, dude, you got to start watching football. I'm a Dolphins fan. I was like, all right, let's watch this game. So it was the opening weekend. It was Dolphins versus Patriots, just like this year. It was Dan Marino versus Drew Bledsoe. So it was an incredible game. It was an incredible matchup. And Drew Bledsoe threw 4 touchdowns that game. And I just remember like watching the game, and I was like, oh my god, the Dolphins. I was like, I like their colors. It's pretty cool. The Patriots went up like 28-18 that game. And I was like, oh, this fucking sucks. I was like, we're losing. Like I was already into it, and we were losing. Start off losing. That's why I'm an optimist. But towards the end of the third quarter, out of nowhere, Dan Marino hits Irving Fryer for like a 50-something yard touchdown. And I'm like, all right, let's go. And again, boom, another touchdown to Irving Fryer. And Irving Fryer just came from the Patriots, I found out later. But 2 years from the Patriots, he just got there. And then I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking great. Fins are up. It's 32-28. Life is great. Bledsoe throws another touchdown. I'm like, oh, my God, this is ridiculous. And then out of nowhere, fourth quarter, Dan Marino just launches another ball, third touchdown, Irving Fryer. Takes lead of the game. I'm like, boom, cemented the game, cemented my fandom. And then there's like still like 8 minutes left, back and forth defense, but still we won the game.
I mean, that's a good
Dude,
way to
the
kick
game
it
was
off.
nuts.
I guess, yeah, I mean, that the memory you just have of that though is unreal. I don't know if like in my early Giants days, I don't know if I could pull a game like that like cemented it. I think I was just born a Giants fan regardless.
Dude, like Irving Fryer had over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns, and I think between both quarterbacks it might have been almost 1,000 yards. Marino threw 5, Bledsoe threw 4. It was insane.
So,
That was a crazy year in my life, dude. 3 Ninjas 3. Friends came out. The Lion King, Shawshank Redemption.
Power Rangers was in full swing.
It was a good year.
Dude, I think that's the year O.J. Simpson was fleeing in a Bronco. I think that's
95.
You're
It was on my birthday, so that's how I remember.
Oh shit!
That might have been the year Tanya Harding though won the championship and then broke Nancy Kerrigan's knee. Something crazy.
90s is nuts.
Dolphins have a big quarterback competition coming up.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? Who's your guy?
I think Fitz is gonna still have it to start this year. I mean, I'm a huge Tua guy, Like even so when he first won that game in Alabama, like the championship game when he came in after the half, I was like, oh, who the hell is this guy? This guy's awesome. He's lefty. He's slinging the ball all over the place. But dude, just the last 2 seasons alone, he missed like I don't even know how many games, but he had like 76 touchdowns and only 9 interceptions, over 70% completion rate.
Yeah, he was pretty ridiculous in college.
Dude, it was insane. And I just think he's like perfect for Chan Gailey's offense, who we hired this year.
Yeah, I think we're gonna talk about some of your off-season moves. How do you like? What's your opinion on the head coach? Do you think Brian Flores is he the guy to lead this team, or is?
I love Brian Flores. I mean, you're gonna see a lot of that in Joe Judge. Yeah, definitely.
Hope so. I think Joe Judge, like, he's every Giants fan I know. It's just like he feels like a breath of fresh air. It's like Tom Coughlin, but younger. I'm loving it. Every single thing I see. Which actually I texted. Speaking of, sorry to derail the conversation here, but speaking of Joe Judge, Sean of the 4th and 1 pod, not the Phinsdude, and I were texting earlier about how cool it was that he had players wrapping tennis balls around their hands to avoid holding penalties. I love that.
Yeah.
And not to go off topic again, but did you see I don't know if we're going to do a dime as a dozen this week. So did you see the Giants news today?
About McKinney?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
McKinney and Mayo, too.
Yeah, dude, Mayo, that sucks.
Yeah, dude,
we might have to revisit our schedule preview.
I still believe in Dan Dimes.
Dan Dimes.
Dan Dimes.
I mean,
man.
You still
Dan
got
man.
Julian Love. Julian Love can
That's
step in
what-
and you
I
have
was
your
so
Ohio
glad my
State
boy from.
Buckeye.
I'm sorry. Where did? Wait, what did you say? What did you just say?
Oh, Nate Ebner, your Ohio State Buckeye.
We're gonna talk about Jabril Peppers, the Michigan Wolverine, who's gonna guide the defense to victory. How dare you, Sean? Rude.
Damn, Sean.
I thought we were going to I didn't think we were going to go there, but we did. So,
sorry, the Giants are like my second team. I know a little.
Do you have a college team?
I'm a Michigan fan.
God damn right you are.
For this episode, or actually?
No, but my hatred's not as bad as his.
Oh man. All right. So yeah, you mentioned Chan Gailey. You guys also got a new defensive coordinator because the Giants, took yours.
Yeah.
You have new quarterback coach, new O-line coach. You have a lot of people that left that you got rid of. A lot of in. You added Byron Jones in free agency from Dallas. Who are there? Is there? Oh, you actually added former New York Giants standout Eric Flowers.
That's right.
Miami
Did you
Dolphins.
guys really? And I missed that? I thought he was so
Pro
relevant.
Bowl. Pro Bowl left guard Eric Flowers. Yep, that's right.
You know what? It's not even his fault. I blame Jerry Reese.
He's a Raptor. Like, he's just like this.
You mean T-Rex?
Same crap. But yeah, dude. Like, how many times have we texted about Eric Flowers? Like, why won't he go inside?
All the time. It's not even his fault. Like, the team should have moved him. But I firmly believe that Jerry Reese was like, no, I drafted him to be a left tackle, leave him at left tackle. And that's why he's on his ass now. I don't think – I'm going to look that up, actually. Actually, hold on. Wait, can I have the stat man do it? Does Jerry Reese have a job? Or is he out there just fishing with Ben fucking McAdoo? I almost did it now. See how he doing it. Bob fucking – he doesn't even deserve to be a Ben. Who changed his name? Fuck Ben McAdoo. Fuck Ben McAdoo at Ohio State.
You guys also had Shaq Lawson, Kyle Van Noy,
Yep.
Emmanuel Agba. I mean, you added some big players. You think the Dolphins did enough this offseason to kind of change the tide of their team here?
Yeah, no, we did. We definitely hit a lot of needs that we had. Like, I actually really wanted Byron Jones. I wanted to have him across from Xavier Howard because that tandem is just absolutely incredible. Because you got to think, Brian Flores, when they won, well, actually no, it was 2 years ago. He had the championship-winning defense for the Patriots. Think about who he had over there with the McCourty brothers. Like, all they did was play man and match up, and no one could go against them.
Hmm.
But now you guys he taught that to your defensive coordinator now too.
I mean, he brings in Van Noy too, from New England.
Oh, I love Van.
He brought in 3 guys from New England this year. Not, I mean,
Right.
other than Van Noy, a couple, not as significant players, but still, he's bringing in his probably guys that he coached or guys he was around, trying to change that culture there.
Yeah.
What about some of your other draft picks? You guys had 3 first-round draft picks this year.
Yeah, I'm excited about both of them. Austin Jackson, someone I actually had rated high as an offensive tackle. He was only 20 when he got drafted. So was Noah. I'm gonna butcher his name, but it's Igben. I always mess it up.
Noah, big.
Yeah, noggin.
I'm not gonna try that one either.
Wait, isn't that the opening for The Lion King?
Yeah, that's right.
Jerry Reese, I can't find anything that he has a job.
He's
I don't think he does.
Fuck him.
hanging out.
Yeah.
He's hanging out on a yacht somewhere.
Yeah,
Says
he's
he's
selling RVs.
declined a job with the Raiders, an interview with the Raiders 2 years ago.
I can't believe the Raiders offered him a job. But yeah.
The Las Vegas Raiders.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Let's see here. I mean, what do you think? I guess we'll talk about that in a sec. You talked about your moment you got hooked as a Dolphins fan.
Yeah.
Who are your all-time favorite players? Do you have any other moments that you remember?
Well, I mean, I have another one from my favorite player from the same season.
That works.
I mean, dude. Dan Marino, obviously.
Do you have the jersey?
Yeah, it's actually my car. I should have been repping it. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's all right. It's all right.
But funny enough, but seriously, another moment was that same season. It was against the Jets. The Jets were up like 17-0. Again, Miami fashion, we fall behind. But classic Marino, he has to bring us back. And that's when it came to the fourth quarter, and he had the fake spike that you guys have probably seen.
The infamous fake spike, yes.
The infamous fake spike from an ex-Giant. He actually scored 4 touchdowns that game. If you remember Mark Ingram, he was an ex-Giant receiver.
Facts.
He had 6 touchdowns that year and scored 4 in that game.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you?
But,
oh yeah, keep going.
But I was going to say my other 2 favorites are Ricky Williams and Patrick Surtain. I think Ricky Williams, dude, if he didn't retire, or if weed was legal, he would have been one of the best running backs to play the game. I mean,
Isn't that crazy?
Dude.
Like, weed, like, really? Like, of all things in the world.
I actually went to a Giants-Dolphins game when he was a Dolphin. I do remember that. And he was like, when he was on the Dolphins, he was the guy, like right when he got
He
there.
was so good.
You wanted to see him. He was like that big ticket guy that everyone wanted to go watch.
Yeah, man, he had like 1,800 yards rushing his first year.
Yeah, and you're right. If he stayed on track or stuff was legal, he probably could have played another couple years.
Yeah, even when he came back and like went to the Ravens, even
he's an interesting guy though. If you like listen to him talk like outside of football stuff, like he's just like a really interesting dude that you wouldn't take as like a former like dominant football player.
Yeah, his 30 for 30 was pretty nuts. I think he runs like a yoga studio with weed in like somewhere in Europe.
That's awesome. Do you have what are the jerseys that you have? The Dolphins jerseys you have?
I have so many old ones, dude. I have some random
This is the question.
I have so many random ones too.
Well,
but everyone I buy,
we talk about this all the time. The jersey. What jerseys do you get? I always say that I'm only getting like Hall of Famers. Like I'm not getting guys. I'm not getting like the random guys on the team because they always get traded or just like fall off big time.
Yeah, the last one I bought was Minka Fitzpatrick. Gone. I did buy Danny Amendola because I just thought it was awesome. Yeah, dude, you think they're not going to go anywhere, and then, come on. Yeah, that's what I have to do for now, and just get the classics. Like, I think I bought, like, a Devon Best jersey one time because it was hilarious.
Dude, I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude, it was orange. It was incredible.
Oh, the orange jerseys. Do you have?
I have the Jarvis Landry.
I don't have this on our notes, but I was going to ask you, do you like the new logo when they changed the logo to what they have now, or are you?
Yeah, I do. I do like the new logo. A lot of people hate on it. I like it. I mean, this is the old one right here, if you can see it, but
yeah.
No, I like the new one. I think it's sleek. But no one's scared of a dolphin.
Maybe a fish.
What's your prediction for the season? What do you see them doing?
Probably they'll go 7-9, maybe 8-8. I mean, if they swing a few games here and there, they may get a winning season. But they play a lot of playoff teams this year. And our division, I mean, even though the Patriots have like 8 people holding out, it's still not easy. The Bills are improved. The Jets are pretty underrated, honestly. Adam Gase is crazy. You never know what's going to happen with them. But I think Flores, he's going to get us in the right position at least to improve. I think the following year.
How many years do you think you playoffs next year?
I think 2 years. I think not this year, but next year we'll get in.
All right. Well, you heard it here from the Phinsdude first. His official prediction. Let's do some. We'll do some quick fire questions. You could just give short answers. You don't have to elaborate on it or anything. Matt or Ant, you guys want to read these?
Yeah. Well, you want to trade off? I'll take the first one and you take the second. I'll do all the odds, you do the evens.
Let's do it.
Word. All right. Tua, what week does he start?
If he starts 12.
Okay. Think Josh Rosen gets traded?
Not this year.
Does Fitzmagic retire a Dolphin?
No.
Ooh. What role will Preston Williams have in offense? Will he have a breakout year and be an X factor?
He'll be a factor. I don't know about an X factor. He will definitely break out. He's going to be a starting wide receiver.
Ooh.
Who has the better year, Devontae Parker or Preston Williams?
Devontae Parker.
Mm-hmm.
Does Christian Wilkins have breakout? Wait, does Christian Wilkins has breakout year?
Yeah, he's definitely going to improve. I don't know about breakout, but he's definitely going to improve a lot.
Which rookie are you most excited about besides Tua?
It's the other 2 first-rounders. Austin Jackson, Noah Ebenagami. Nailed it.
Is that who? You got to pick one, though.
I'm going with Noah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Austin just because you can say his last name.
Position group most improved from last year.
Offensive line.
Which free agent are you most excited about?
Kyle Van Noy.
Right. How will secondary be? Look, How will secondary be looking
You
with
gotta-
new additions? I
I
gotta
gotta
get the
talk to
abbreviations right.
Snacks McGuigan or reread these before I put them on there.
How will our secondary be?
With the
we
new
should-
additions.
We should be top 5. Yep.
Bold prediction.
Should the Finns go for Earl Thomas to bolster that top 5 secondary?
No, we don't need him to beat anyone.
Play
He'll
on
play the Giants
words
this
there.
year.
I like
He's going
it.
to play us this year.
Dolphins were on a short list of teams that should trade for Marlon Mack. Would you want to add him, or are you happy with the running back group?
No, I'm happy with our new additions.
All right, this is a tough one, and it's number 13, so I need you to pay close attention.
I like this one.
Were the laces out when Marino held the ball for Finkel?
No. They said it in the movie. They said it was a good hold and the kick was bad. And Marino never held a football on a place kick.
And I want a single.
So the laces were not out.
Hey,
Who is that? Is that Mo or Minnie?
that's mini.
That's
Minnie.
not,
All right. Last question. Hold on. Minnie, shut up. Is
Episode of
Ace,
the title.
yeah. Is Ace Ventura revered as a hero for saving Dan Marino from a kidnapping?
oh yeah. The quarterback sneak, yeah. And I don't know if you know this, but the picture of him in the movie was Sean Young wearing a wig. They made him wear a wig at practice one day.
Really?
That's fine.
That's how they got the picture of Ray Finkel.
Learn something new every day.
Right.
All right. Well, before we get into our next segment, let's get a word from our sponsor.
Why Am I a Nerd podcast network has been brought to you by our sponsor, Me Moms. The best breakfast and lunch down the Jersey Shore with 3 great locations in Wall Township, Middletown, and Brick, New Jersey. Me Moms specializes in unique and fun takes on your traditional lunch and breakfast items. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can find more information at www.memoms.com.
Welcome back. It is the segment you've all been waiting for.
Great.
Fourth and Win Sports Trivia, where we're competing for individual bragging rights. Today's matchup is the Golden Voice, with a record of 1-1, featuring our featured guest. First, the Phinsdude. I think I have a good category for both of you. Today's category is random sports movies.
Nice.
You will have
Let me get
30
that
30
Adam.
seconds. 30 seconds to give your response. If you're incorrect, your challenger has an opportunity to answer the question and steal the point. We'll be alternating answering the questions. If both the challengers are incorrect in answering, the host receives a point. I have yet to win. You guys have been doing a decent job. Each challenger will be given 2 advantages, which can each be used once per challenge.
What are the advantages?
Today's advantages are you can FaceTime a friend, in which the clock starts once that friend's answered. If they do not answer, then you lose that opportunity. And I need to make a clarification from last week. You cannot call anyone that is involved on this podcast.
You will get the FU button.
I was sabotaged. The fucking.
The
guys.
second advantage, you can ask Siri. You will be able to ask Siri for the answer to any of the questions. Once you receive her information, you have 30 seconds to decide what you want your answer to be.
Interesting.
Since the Phinsdude is the guest today, he will have the first question. He will have option. Does he want the first question, or would he like to give it to Golden Boys?
No, I'll take the first one.
Okay.
I have a question real quick.
Yes, sir.
When does the 30 seconds start? Because I'll keep it. I just know how to know when to click it.
Once I read the answer.
All right. I got the clock right here. Let's do
We
it.
have the stat man and the clock man, and the Italian. All right. Question number 1 for the Phinsdude. What team tries to lure Billy Bean away from the A's in the movie Moneyball? Is it A,
Wait, hold on.
Cubs?
You cut out a second. I can't hear you.
What team tries to lure Billy Bean away from the A's in the movie Moneyball? Is it A, the Chicago Cubs, B, the Boston Red Sox, or C, the New York Yankees?
Wait, I heard the question at the end. Say the answers again.
Is it A, the Chicago Cubs, B, the Boston Red Sox, or C, the New York Yankees?
Billy Bean. I think it was C. Wasn't it? No, wait. No, I'm gonna go with C.
C, the New York Yankees, is incorrect.
I'm gonna go with A, the Chicago Cubs.
Matt, you were also incorrect.
That's what I was gonna switch to.
I'll take the point. Thank you. All right, Golden Voice, you're up. Question number 2.
All right, let's go.
Who does Benny the Jet Rodriguez play for at the end of the movie The Sandlot? Is it A, the New York Yankees, B, the Los Angeles Dodgers, or C, the Atlanta Braves?
Yeah.
Come on, man. This is
I'm
easy.
gonna go with A.
And Matt, you would be incorrect.
It's
New York
the
Yankees
Dodgers,
is not
dude.
the correct
I
answer.
know,
So
dude.
long since I've seen the Sandlot. We were just talking about this.
Dude, what hat
That's a
does he
long
wear in the
time.
mo- he answered already. Finsdude answered.
The Phinsdude moves in with 1 point.
Dude,
Dude,
what
what
hat does he
says
wear?
LA.
Exactly.
Don't call it a comeback, all right? I'll come back. I
Hey,
always
this is what happened last week.
Yeah.
Down 2-0.
All right, Finsdude. Against which team did Notre Dame's Rudy get a sack against in the movie? Is it A, Army, B, Georgia Tech, or C, Pittsburgh?
I think it was Georgia Tech. Was that B?
Georgia Tech is B, yes. Is that your
Yeah, I'm
final
going with
answer?
B. I'm going B.
You are correct. Georgia Tech is the correct answer. The Golden Voice has his back against the wall here, folks.
We're most dangerous.
We have 4 questions remaining. Score is currently 2 Finsdude, Sean 1, Golden Voice 0. So you both still have your lifelines available, so
Oh yeah.
please do not forget to use them. Want to. All right, Matt. What was Gordon Bombay's job before he was forced to coach a local youth hockey team in the Mighty Ducks? Was he A, a lawyer, B, an accountant, or C, a stockbroker?
Hey, lawyer.
You are correct. 1 point on the board for the Golden
Like,
Voice.
let's go. All right. Woo, I got that wrong. I was like, it's got to be a lawyer.
All right. Finsdude. We have another Mighty Ducks question here.
Ooh.
In D2, the Mighty Ducks, what is the move that Iceland's Gunnar Stahl patented, which is he used in the shootout against Julie the Cat? Is it A, the double deke, B, the triple deke, or C, the quadruple deke?
The quadruple, the triple, the single. Oh my god, I remember this.
15 seconds on the clock.
Let's go with. I'm gonna ask Siri.
All right, stop the clock.
Stopped.
Hold on.
Choice. Way to use the lifeline there.
And he'll have 30 more seconds once he gets
All right.
once he gets the info.
Got it.
Hey Siri, what move did Gunner use in Mighty Ducks D2 as his patented move?
Please show the answer. I would love to see it.
It is not saying anything. It's just talking about the Mighty Ducks.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna go. All right, I guess I'm going. I don't want to click anything. That's cheating. I'm gonna go with the triple B.
The triple deke is correct.
Oh,
I'll give you my
Bing.
answer. God damn it.
Matt, did you know that? Did you know the answer
Quadruples
to
too
that?
much.
I didn't know it for a fact. I just figured that might be it.
All right, we have a score of 3-1 to 1. There are 2 questions left. Matt, you're up. In Jerry Maguire, Jerry stakes his career on Rod Gilmore, a wide receiver for which team? Is it A, the Cardinals, B, the Rams, or C, the Chiefs?
We go with B, the Rams.
Matt, you might have blew your chance to win this game. That is incorrect.
oh no!
No! No!
Phinsdude for the win.
Say it again. It was the Cardinals and who?
The remaining options are the Cardinals or the Chiefs.
I think it was the Cardinals.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Phinsdude has come here and he has conquered. He wins.
No! Damn it, show! I don't
Let's
like you on
sports
shows,
trivia.
Vivian Trivia Show.
Hot chocolate in the marshmallow.
All right, just for fun, since no one
Really,
used
I
it,
can tell you come here and make s'mores.
since no one used it, and Golden Voice needs to redeem himself for using someone's phone number on the last podcast.
Sorry, John.
I need you to pick a FaceTime for this next question.
All right, what do we got?
In Rookie of the Year, what team are Henry Rowengartner and the Cubs playing when he loses his pitching ability? Is it A, the St. Louis Cardinals, B, the Philadelphia Phillies, or C, the New York Mets?
God, I don't even know who to FaceTime for this. Can you repeat the question?
Tough. That's tough.
This is a
Rookie of
real
the
tough
Year,
one.
What team are Henry Rowengartner and the Cubs playing when he loses his pitching abilities? A, the St. Louis Cardinals, B, the Philadelphia Phillies, or C, the New York Mets?
I literally don't even know who to call for this. I would know this answer.
Dude, I guarantee Steve knows the answer.
Which Steve? Scoobs?
No, I'm talking about like fantasy metrics, like Steve.
Oh! All right, yeah.
I believe Steve, dude.
He's not gonna answer the phone.
All
I'm
right, if he
FaceTiming him
answers,
right now.
Anthony, start the 30 seconds. Just
Wait, hang on a
As
second.
soon
Wait,
as
why
he
did-
answers, right?
yeah.
All right.
Do you know the question, Matt?
No, we're gonna have to have you repeat it.
Rookie of the Year. What team are Henry Rowengartner and the Cubs playing when he loses his abilities?
He's not gonna answer. I'm FaceTiming him right now. He's not gonna answer. Guarantee it. Nobody answers random FaceTimes.
Facts of 4th and 1.
Max and 4th and 1. It's a thing. Also, I have shit luck with this. We're gonna blow Steve up in a group chat. Oh, FaceTime unavailable. Like, deny me.
Steve.
Deny
All right, well,
me.
you know what? It was worth a try. This might have to return as an
Metrics. I'll
advantage.
still plug his website. Everybody go on Twitter, follow Fantasy Golf Metrics. Still got him.
Congratulations to the Phinsdude.
Wait, can I still answer the question? Can I just guess?
There we go.
What are my
The St. Louis Cardinals, the Philadelphia Phillies, or the New York Mets?
The Philadelphia Phillies, because fuck Philadelphia, almost as hard as Ohio.
That's incorrect. It was the New York Mets. Thanks for playing that. Matt's record moves to 1-2, and congrats to the Phinsdude. Undefeated on the show. Might have to make a comeback for. We might have to do like a bracket of sports trivia from all our guests.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that.
I told you
Matt?
I didn't need Earl Thomas to beat you.
What the hell is Sean? Earl Thomas.
I did have also a tiebreaker question. If anyone wants to take this one up, how many of the five players the Monsters steal their basketball powers from? Can you name?
Wow.
This is a writing question for the tiebreaker for future reference. There are no multiple choice. Now we discussed on the show.
Sorry,
the
cut
new
out
play-
again. I heard
Charles
that.
Barkley. Charles Barkley.
Oh, the
Muggsy Bogues.
I thought you were
What?
talking about the actual monsters.
Oh, All right, you got 2. That's 2 out of 5.
Probably Muggsy Bogues.
Tall white dude, come on, you got this.
I know, I can't think of his name. I'm like, I can picture him too.
There's
He
2
spells
up on
his
the
name
show.
like us, but differently, actually.
Oh man, I don't know if trivia is Matt's thing. I don't know.
Trivia is sport. It's honestly sports trivia and music trivia are my worst 2 trivia categories. Everything else I dominate in. Sean will back me on that.
His first name is Sean, by the way.
Yeah.
I know it's Sean. I can't think of his last name. Leonard? Starts with an L?
B.
No.
No, yeah. I was like, who are the other 2?
I said one before, but you didn't hear me.
Former New
I
York
missed it.
Knicks.
Yeah, Nick.
Ewing?
Yep.
Oh, that's right, because it was what, 96 that came out? Who's the last one?
Last one's not easy.
Nah, it's a tough one.
Can I get the
If you think
team?
about if you think about the players like of that time, and then you look at the 5 guys they picked, it's pretty interesting. He played for the Knicks at the end of his career. He was originally on the Charlotte Hornets.
But not Muggsy Bogues?
He used to dress up as a grandma and play basketball.
Oh my God! I just watched that episode of Family Matters. Oh, it was just on TV. Oh my God! Oh, it's
Remember I thought it was Shaq?
Yeah, you thought it was Shaq, and I corrected you because it was on, and it was on again recently. I can't think of his name. Oh my God!
He was his name was the same as the running back for the Chiefs. After Priest Holmes.
It can be anyone. The first one I thought of was Jamal Charles.
Before him.
LJ.
4-point play
Leonard
against the
Johnson?
Pacers.
Got the last name right.
Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson. There you
There
go.
we go.
5 were Patrick Ewing, Sean Bradley, Charles Barkley, Muggsy Bogues, and Larry Johnson.
Sean
All right,
Bradley.
gentlemen, I think
Okay.
that does it for us here. I'd like to thank you, Sean, for coming on. You have anything
thanks
you're
for having
doing
me.
that you want to plug, and anyone follow you anywhere? Do you do anything cool that anyone needs to know about?
And you can follow my website, it's Phinsdude.com, or you can follow me on Twitter. It's Sean_Clem with a K, Klem.
Are you also
Sorry.
the Phinsdude on Twitter, if I'm not mistaken? Can people also search out to find you?
You can find me on
Untitled.
either group. Yeah, no, you can find me on the Phinsdude on Twitter or Sean Clem, either one.
Yeah, go.
All right, Matt. And where can everyone find us?
You can find us on Instagram at YWHYIAM a Nerd Official. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube at Why Am I a Nerd? Also with I know I said Terp. Also
No.
WHY. What?
You said why I am a nerd. It's why am I?
I've had several beers. We're gonna cut it back. You can find us on Instagram at Why Am I a Nerd? WHYAMI a Nerd Official. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube at Why Am I a Nerd? You can find us on Twitter at fourth, it's the number 4, TH and 1 pod. Please like, rate, and subscribe us. Everything is super appreciated. Comments are super appreciated as well. Comment on our shit, say things, and stuff.
Shout out to little Shipyard Pumpkinhead. It's not September yet, but it's hashtag.
It's not. It's
Pumpkin
too
season.
soon, but I'll do it for the show.
We do it for the show, the Pumpkin Beer Alliance. I'd like to thank everyone for watching and listening. I'm Sean.
And I'm Matt.
We'll catch you next time.